On the 18th of July, a severe thunderstorm watch was issued at 5:45 a.m. This sparked a series of events with many tornadoes and strong storms. Later, a tornado watch was issued. I was able to locate the mesocyclone, and I could predict where the funnel would form. Unfortunately, I was not able to see the funnel touch down. The tornado touched down as an EF0, and the sirens would go off. Whoa, okay, that's right next to the end. I did not see that at all. After a while, the tornado turned into an EF1. The tornado would pass by Rockford and eventually hit Andover. I just like making them. Oh, here we go. Ooh, that's some damage. EF1 still, I can tell because of the PDS. Oh gosh, I think Andover lost power. Wait, the most dangerous thing is when these happen at night because it's like so hard to see. After the tornado turned into an EF2, it would hit a small part of Wakefield and do a lot of damage. The tornado would move south of Wakefield and eventually hit a storm chaser in their car. The tornado would turn back and hit Wakefield a second time, creating a beautiful shot. Entire city. Oh my gosh. Every single thing. Oh my gosh. It's an AF3. Okay, somebody says that. Dude, that house just got destroyed. Oh gosh. Going with debris is not the best idea. Oh. The game's lagging a bit. That's a lot. The thing is, when it just like destroys everything in a town, I guess this is what happens. It lags quite a lot. Makes sense. That's something I really like about this game, all the damage. Even though the tornado peaked when destroying Wakefield, it would do a ton of damage to Rockford. Even as an EF2, the tornado would still leave only interior walls behind. I think I need to get into the bunker though. Midway through destroying Rockford, it would turn into an EF1 and do less damage. The tornado would eventually die out, doing no further damage. It did take a dark tip, but it was EF2 and then it turned to EF1. Oh, it's gone. Later that same day, another storm would form and a tornado watch was issued. As day turned to night, a funnel would form and a tornado would touch down. This tornado would be a killer, striking at night. After having some trouble navigating in the dark, I arrived at Andover. As I waited patiently, the tornado would continue getting stronger. The tornado barely avoided Andover. It would also turn into an EF2. The tornado would rip through Wakefield, being invisible for the night. Wait, I think I just saw it right there in front of me. As you can see in this shot, there's a lot of debris left by the tornado, but the tornado is not visible in this shot. As I drive closer to Wakefield, I start seeing debris. As you can see in this shot, most of Wakefield is destroyed, with only interior walls standing. Something that's hard to spot is the tornado, which you can see here. You can tell it's the tornado by the debris flying in the air. Eventually I started heading back to Andover because I couldn't see the tornado. Eventually I would make it back to Andover. Finally, the tornado would end. As you saw, when I came to Andover, I decided to go to a storm shelter just in case if the tornado hit Andover. And as I prepared for it, the tornado would hit Andover. Anyway, after the tornado hit Andover, I decided to go to Wakefield, as you saw, and then I came back to Andover. So now that we're all caught up, let's talk about what I'm doing right now. Right now, I am surveying the damage that happened with the tornado earlier. Unfortunately, it's hard to see because the power is out and it's the middle of the night. So what I just skipped is me trying to get to Wakefield but failing and just coming back to Andover again. This actually helped though because I could find damage in Andover that I missed. Eventually, power was restored to Andover. I would eventually drive to Wakefield successfully this time. Here I could see the worst of the damage from the tornado. And I'm stuck.